Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. My name is Craig from Video Juice. The finale to Falcon and the Winter Soldier is here. I am so excited for this episode, as I have been for every episode. Last time on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Walker lost everything. He went off, he got an offer from Val. What was her name? Valentina de Fontaine, right? Something like that. Somebody pointed out that she is Madam Hydra in the comics, which I'll get to later. Walker, during the end credit scene, was making his own shield, which was interesting. We got a discount cap now, which will be fun. Zemo was handed back to the to Wakanda, to the Dora, being taken to the raft, which means he's still in play, very much still in play. We got a cool fight between Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Walker. They took the shield back. Falcon got his wings ripped off, but he's got a new suit, which we didn't see last time. I'm assuming it's a new cap suit with the proper colours and everything. I'm so fucking hyped for that suit. I really wanted to see it last episode, but of course they would keep it for the finale. You know, you have to. For the big reveal, what else happened? We got a cool training montage with Sam, and then we had a cool bonding moment between Sam and Bucky, where Bucky was pretty much considering Sam worthy of the shield and considers him a friend, even if they won't say it. You know, the two of them are now friends. Yeah, that was pretty much it. We got the backstory on Isaiah as well, which was cool to get, but it was extremely heartbreaking. And it's so close to Cap. It's so close to what happened to Steve Rogers. Only the outcome was different because of the color of his skin, you know. Whereas Steve was praised as a hero, they considered him a criminal, and they locked him up and experimented on him for 30 years, was it? Something like that. It's fucking heartbreaking stuff. But it's crazy how similar the situation was, you know. I think I have questions for the Q&A. So someone said that Val is Madam Hydra in the comics, which is interesting. It's interesting that she's Madam Hydra. I don't know how that works, because we've had a Madam Hydra, obviously not the Madam Hydra because it was in the framework pretty much, but we've had a Madam Hydra within the MCU with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but we don't know what they're doing with that. You know, that kind of went off into its own thing, in its own kind of separate universe, kind of. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. I'm going to read out this one, even though it's not part of the Q&A. It's from Manby26. He said, did you notice the camera focusing close-up shot? Did you notice the camera focusing close-up on Bucky holding the shield for a moment during the big fight, wondering whether the Sam becoming Captain America is a bluff and it will actually be Bucky? That ran through my head multiple times, and even before I watched it, more so. Primarily because obviously we know Bucky becomes Cap in the comics, and I thought that because of Bucky being a super soldier as well, he might have been better suited for it, you know? And I feel like Steve has a better bond with Bucky. But this is pre this show. Based on the themes in the show and the way it's been going, I don't think that will happen. I think the whole point of it is it's obviously Sam accepted and all that, but you have the whole people not wanting a black Captain America angle as well. And I feel like that we're moving towards him becoming it, you know, and overcoming all of that. And especially everything that happened with Isaiah, I feel like that's the way it's going to go. I don't feel like Bucky will become it. Plus, doing it this way is a good way that in the future, if anything happens to Sam, or if Anthony Mackie steps down, you know, they can do it. They can do another passing of it to Bucky. You know, you have that extra person there to do that, if that ever happens, you know. But I think it will stick with Sam based on the themes and the stuff that they're doing in the show. I also kind of want it to be Sam. I want him to overcome this. I want there to be change within this universe, you know. I want people to embrace a black Captain America. And having Captain America be Falcon, someone without superpowers and everything, is cool as well. We saw it with Walker, and Walker failed, and he failed in his eyes because he couldn't stand up to the people and didn't have the powers, and he thought that was holding him back. Whereas Sam is I feel like is going to embrace that, you know, and he's going to show that you don't need the powers to become Captain America. Plus, I really want to see Anthony Mackie as Cap in a standalone movie, and I really hope we get that, and that would be fucking badass, you know. Plus, we obviously didn't see the suit at the end of the last episode. It's going to have the Cap stuff on it, and they're not making that shit for one episode of a show, you know. Just my thoughts. Could be wrong. You never know. This next one is from Austin Cub. I think it was a bit of both, really. But I can see where Walker is coming from. The government made him into what he is, and I think if the government had the means to give him the serum from the beginning, they would have. Those shield and throwing scenes and them throwing the shield between them has to have been shown in the wrong order, because Sam had no problem throwing and catching it first, but then they have a montage and all of a sudden he can't catch it or throw it. I think it may be just him getting it down, him getting used to it and the different angles and stuff. Maybe, you know, trying for every eventuality and making sure that he has it down and that it's actually, it becomes muscle memory, you know? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, like, the thing about Walker is, at his core, he's a good person. He obviously has a temper and stuff. I don't think it was like, we've seen him lose his temper throughout the show, you know? So I don't feel like the serum fully made him lose control and stuff. And obviously, it might have exacerbated it. It might have made it a bit worse, but he definitely had that anger in him already. And obviously I can see where he's coming from as well, you know. He gave his life and everything pretty much for his country multiple times, you know. Or, you know what I mean. But the way, like... Yeah, the way everything went down wasn't good, you know. He's Captain America, he's a symbol, he has to understand that. And what he did in such a public place as well. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I put forth the thought last episode about could Walker persist? Could he make it out of this and maybe become a recurring character or something set up for later on? I think that might be the case. I don't think if they get, like, I assume he's gonna be in this episode, right? I assume he's gonna be in this episode and he's not just gone now and they're gonna deal with the Flag Smashers primarily in this episode. I assume he's gonna be in this, and assuming that he is in this episode, I feel like if they get into a fight in that, they won't kill him, because that's been the whole theme of this as well, you know, showing that that's not always the option. And I feel like if they're going to do a thing with Walker, they will do that, you know. They did it with Zemo. I feel like that team will carry over to Walker, and regardless, like, it could be someone else, but I don't think they will do anything. They won't kill him or do anything. I hope he stays. I hope he persists. I hope he comes back later on. I think he would be cool to be a recurring character in movies or another show. This show could get a season 2, you know. WandaVision was very much a contained story and set up for another movie and was only meant to be this short thing. But this, I could see them doing a second season of this if they wanted, you know. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe do a movie next and then do another show or something. I don't know. I'm spitballing. Anyway, guys, that was it. That's all from me. For the recap, I don't have any predictions. I'm excited. I'm expecting a really good episode. We have a lot going on. As I said last time, we have... excuse me. We have Walker as discount Cap. We have the stuff with the Flag Smashers. We have the GRC vote. We have the reveal of the fucking suit. We have lots of stuff. And let's check them out. I should also say thank you so much for the questions, guys. I forgot to thank you for them. Much appreciated. Oh, nice, Sharon. We didn't see that face technology in a while.
Depends on the therapist.
Depends on the therapist. Sharon being there still makes me sus of her being the power broker. If she wants the Flag Smashers for what they've done, do you know what I mean? If the power broker wants them and it's her, she's in a good position to do something about that now. Oh, I saw that suit. Oh my god, that is fucking awesome.
I'm sorry, wait, who are you? Captain America.
Fuck yeah, you are. Yes. Oh shit. See, if she's the power broker and she sent Batroc there to distract Falcon. Oh, they've got all of them in a convenient place now. Fuck. Is that a bomb? What the fuck is that? Oh.
I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Ooh. She put a, is that a tracker that she put on him? Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh!
Well, that's one down.
His
Mercury
skin.
vapor, amongst other things.
She just melted him. Sharon is playing 4D chess here. Oh, yes! That was awesome. Wow. Man, I fucking love that suit. Oh. Shit. Them things are made of vibranium.
The movement is strong enough to continue without us.
Is it? They're not on board fully, man.
Hope for the best.
That was awesome. Oh! Falcon shield, activate. Oh, he was getting cheered. Yes. Unreal. Oh shit.
Let's finish this.
I didn't mean to kill your friend.
It's not as good as the OG shield. Come on. He got it. He got it.
Thank you for saving us.
Fuck yeah. Yes. Oh. He might not be a villain. We might get Walker as like an anti-hero. Oh. Damn. This fucking episode is just explosive.
Boy, you just earned this ass whooping.
You're earning this ass whooping.
What we're gonna do requires.
What? Oh man, the way he utilizes the shield while he's flying is fucking awesome. If he spares her, if he gets her in a position where he can kill her and spares her, that could be the bringing him back kind of thing. Make him a hero. Oh my god. Come on, Walker. Walker can save him though. Do the right thing. Be a hero. Yes. Oh shit. Oh. I thought it got caught on something. Those are some strong ass wings and jets. Yes. The Black Falcon.
That's Captain America.
Hell yeah, it is. You done fucked up, Aaron. Oh, this is awesome. They're finally working together. Like Walker wanted in the first episode. Or second episode. Ha! He's like Michael Myers. Just...
Drop your weapon, Carly.
She's the power broker. There's no reason
Drop it.
for her to be here otherwise.
I took you in, gave you an opportunity, and you betrayed me.
Because you wanted to. Without our super soldiers, how much power does a power broker really have?
More than you.
Fucking knew it.
Okay.
I think Batroc might be dead.
I don't do blackmail.
Oh, unreal. I've said that so many times this episode. Look at this. Come on. Sam can get through it to her.
No.
Can do this all day.
It's a great app.
Oh.
Lincoln? Really? Great man. Great quote. Not when you say it.
Oh. Tell her she's the power broker.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that shot. Fucking hell.
Now you know. How did it feel to be helpless?
You just don't understand.
I'm a black man carrying the stars and stripes. What don't I understand? Yet I'm still here. No super serum, no blonde hair or blue eyes. The only power I have is that I believe we can do better. The question you have to ask yourself is, how are you going to use it?
Fuck me, that was some speech.
Sorry, I was texting, and so all I heard was the black guy in Stars and Stripes. Nice job, Cap.
Thanks.
For what it's worth. Suit looks good on you.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Thanks. Can you help? Always.
We're transporting them to the raft.
All going to the raft.
One people.
They're not going to the raft.
Overall policies of repatriation and resettlement.
Fucking Zemo.
Oh.
He did what he set out to do.
Probably the helmet. Walker! My God!
Oh.
Let's go!
New suit? Oh.
Now this is more like it.
It's the same. But black.
Slightly different.
We're gonna need a US agent.
US agent.
That's great.
Oh shit, Yuri.
Hey, what are you doing here?
About a Winter Soldier. And that was me.
Oh. Did he put something about Isaiah in there?
Now they'll never forget what you did for this country. Never.
Is that it? I didn't expect the episode to have so many feels. Oh, we're still going. Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Awesome way to end. We might have an after credit scene.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
It would be my honor.
Welcome home, Agent Carter.
Secrets, prototype weapons, you name it. Should be something for everyone.
That was awesome from from start to finish. I fucking loved that. Seeing Captain America and the Winter Soldier at the end was awesome. It was so earned, you know. I'm really glad they did this, you know. Took the time to establish Sam as Cap, you know, and allow him to come to terms with it and feel worthy of it and earn it, you know, and earn the suit. And yeah, it's just so good, so good. I didn't expect to to tear up this episode, but I did. I did during Sam's speech, and I did during the Isaiah reveal when it showed him in the museum, which was a fucking awesome way to end that little character arc, you know, or that little story arc with Isaiah. I never even thought about him putting him in the museum, you know, and allowing for his story to be told and rectified, you know. And it makes sense. It's, as I said at the start, it's the same situation that happened with Steve. That's awesome. The look of appreciation and joy on his face when Isaiah saw the statue and saw everything was fucking great. You know, it's tugged at my heartstrings. And we got confirmation at the end. The GRC listened. They took Sam's advice, which is great. And Zemo, man, Zemo got the last fucking laugh. He has to be probably the most successful villain so far in the MCU, you know. I know, like, Thanos succeeded, but they did rectify it, you know. The Thanos that we saw succeeded in his goal, but the lads rectified it. The Avengers rectified it, and they changed it. Loki was semi-successful on occasion, but Zemo is just constantly getting it done, you know. I didn't think we'd see him again this episode. And then I saw the Flag Smashers going off at the end to the raft, and I was like, oh, okay, they're going to the raft? And then boom. And then it cuts to Zemo, and he's like, hey, job done. Zemo is just the best. It's so Zemo. It's such a Zemo thing to just be able to get, like, he doesn't care that he's locked up. He's still getting shit done, you know. So I called the Sharon being the power broker thing early. It still doesn't make sense why she brought Sam and Bucky to Nagel. Right? She's the power broker. Nagel is making the super soldier serum. She's selling the super soldier serum, and like she using it to create fucking super soldier guards, security for her. Obviously it backfired when Carly and them betrayed her, but she was going to sell the super soldier serum. Nagel was the only guy that could make the super soldier serum, and she led them to Nagel, and then he died, you know, and Zemo was with him. She led them there. Why do that? Why do that if you're the power broker and if you need him? Now, as I said before, she was obviously playing 4D chess, you know. She was like 6 steps ahead of all of them. You know, she had Batroc do all that. She had everyone positioned exactly where she wanted. Now, like, when did Sam talk to her about the pardoning? Do you know? Like, could her future play have been to get the pardon so that she could get access to all of this government secrets and biotech and all this shit, whatever she said? Could that have been the long play? And if so, that would explain why she didn't care about Nagel dying, you know? Because maybe this stuff is obviously more lucrative, you know? And worth a lot more, and she would have more of it than just a singular regular, well, not really regular, but super soldier serum, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. That's the only lingering thing that I have towards her being revealed as the power broker. But as I said, if she was going towards the goal of the power broker, because we've seen in this that she is 10 steps ahead, you know. She was moving people around constantly to benefit her and going towards a long play. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the power broker, about the reveal, about the Nagel thing, if the pardon thing could work as an explanation, because that's the only lingering thing I have left, is why kill Nagel. And even still, like, she might have done it to get them to trust her, to kind of give them something, you know, but it's Sharon Carter. She didn't need to earn their trust. She had that already. So they didn't need to get to Nagel, you know. She could have hid him or just not told him. I can't remember, was it her that gave, I can't remember, I'll have to go back and watch, but yeah, I don't know. She also, we saw the return of the face tech that they used a lot in the early MCU stuff, primarily with shield agents and stuff early on. I know Natasha used it in Winter Soldier, was it? or Iron Man 2. I can't remember. They used it early on. And then Sharon melted a guy's face off. I mean, she literally just melted a guy's face off in the van. I thought she had put a tracker on him or something, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. They would need to figure out where he's going. And then he started melting. That was the moment where I was like, right, she's the power broker. You know, she's like, if she's being good, she wouldn't just go and melt some guy's face off. I'm also glad of where Walker ended up. He's now, I assume he's going to be like an anti-hero / hero, you know. He was kind of bad, now he's good. I just don't know what way they're going to go with this. Is Val good? You know, if she was Madame Hydra in the comics, does that, like, Hydra I don't feel like exists in this anymore, right? We know it doesn't. Unless they do a stealth bring them back, but I feel like the Hydra ship has sailed, you know, they can only bring them back so many times. There's only so many heads to cut and bring back. But she could still have bad ties, you know, maybe using him for her own gain or whatever organization she's with or whatever people she is with. But I'm glad where Walker ended up, you know. I like the name as well, US Agent, and the suit looked good at the end. It looked better than it did before when it was trying to be a kind of a Cap knockoff. But I like how it ended up. I like that he tried to save the people, you know, he got a little bit of a redemption. And he working together with the lads at the end, and he gave Sam the nod of approval, you know. It's good. As I said, Walker wasn't a bad character, you know. We were kind of meant to hate him at the start and meant to feel uneasy looking at him. You know, that's why his helmet didn't fit properly and the suit looked a bit off. It was intentional, you know. We were meant to dislike him and meant to be like, that's not our fucking Cap. So yeah, I liked it all. And Wyatt Russell was great, you know. The progression of his character was great, and I'm happy that he is still around and he's going to be used in future projects, presumably. The only thing that I thought was weird, and again, it's only it's a small little complaint. I feel like Walker should have been able to kick the fuck out of the Flag Smashers, because he's trained. None of the Flag Smashers are trained. They're just presumably regular people with the super soldier serum. So they have the strength, but now that he has the strength and the skills, and I understand he wasn't just fighting one of them, but he was getting bested by them singularly at times. I feel like he should have wiped the floor with them, especially because of the fact that he took on Walker took on Buck and Falcon at once. You know? I don't know. I feel like the combat levels should have been very different there, and I feel like, or at least have Walker beat the shit out of some of them, and then like let them get the better of him after a while. But like, he just got destroyed immediately. So, but again, that's a small complaint. I love the stay down to Falcon. He's like, no, really reminded me of Caps. I can do this all day. You know, so good. Everything about this episode was great. Everything about Falcon was great. The suit is badass. Like, the suit blew me away. Way better than I expected. It looks so fucking good. This is the suit and this episode. I love it all. Suit was great. The shield utilization with Falcon is unreal, you know. It's one of the things I loved about Cap in the movies as well, when it was Steve, was seeing all the different ways of utilizing the shield. Because it's just so cool and creative. They get really creative with it. And now there's another layer. Right? Now you have Sam with it. And he has the flight and the wings and Red Wing. And he has, like, when he was blocking, I think it was Carly hitting him, when he was blocking a shot from Carly. And he had the wings dig into the ground behind him to actually take the impact of it. You know what I mean? To create a support beam almost. It's so cool. It's a great way of allowing him to withstand some of them shots without making it seem silly. Do you know what I mean? Because he doesn't have powers, but utilizing the wings is a cool way. They didn't specifically say they were vibranium either, I don't think. I assume there's a little bit of vibranium in there if they were made in Wakanda, but I don't think they outright said it. If they did, I missed it. Let me know in the comments, guys. We got 2 Red Wings as well. He's gotten upgraded. I loved all the Black Falcon stuff as well. That's Black Falcon! Oh man, that's Captain America. So good. Yeah. His speech at the end got me, man. Sam's speech at the end, so fucking good, so true. And it worked, you know. He spoke truths. And just the comparisons he made, and the points he made with them making these decisions with other people who are privileged and who don't have experience with the stuff don't have the experience with the stuff they're voting on, you know. It's so fucking great. The whole speech was amazing. This whole show has been amazing, you know. I feel like it's incredibly well written. Like, I didn't only for the few tiny small things I said at the end here with the fighting, combat levels, and the bit with Sharon towards being the power broker, and the stuff with Nagel. But some of that could be written away. Other than that, the writing was amazing, you know. The earning the friendship between Bucky and Sam, Buck getting over his issues and moving past it with the nightmares and stuff, and becoming a friend with Sam, feeling Sam worthy of the shield, you know, crossing Yuri off his list finally, which was excuse me, also heartbreaking. Leaving the therapist the notebook excuse me, leaving the therapist the notebook as a thank you. Earning up, like, Sam earning the shields and becoming okay with being in the Cap role. Like, everything was good and earned. The show was well paced. It was fucking incredibly acted, you know. It was great. I loved everything about it. And we got Madripoor. Madripoor is another great addition, you know. Obviously setting it up for some future stuff with the X-Men, because, or at least that's my experience with it. My main experience with it is with X-Men and Wolverine comics. It's a regular location there, so that's kind of a little small future setup. Plus, it's a cool place to have in this universe, and especially now that we know that Sharon is one of the higher ups there. You know, I can't remember if they said the Power Broker was the higher up there. Does he run? Does the Power Broker run Madripoor, or is it they're just one of the top dogs there? I don't know, but yeah, this show did almost everything perfect in my eyes. Anyway, I don't know about you. You guys, let me know what you thought. Let me know. Let me know your overall thoughts on the season as a whole and this episode, the finale. Give me your thoughts, what you disliked, what you liked. Yeah, I loved it. It gets 2 thumbs up from me. So guys, that's it from me. Another Marvel show down. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I was going to do a little comparison to WandaVision, but it's hard to compare the two shows because they're so different, you know. The only common thing between the shows is that they were backstory for 2 characters that we got very little of in the movies, you know. Wanda and Vision, they weren't very prominent characters. I mean, Age of Ultron was probably the one where they were most prominent, and that's because they were both introduced in that movie. But other than that, they were just fleshing out the characters. The shows are very, very different, so I wouldn't even bother comparing them. But I loved both. This one was obviously a lot more action-packed, and more grounded as well, you know, whereas WandaVision was kind of wacky. If anyone didn't see my WandaVision reactions, I've reacted to the whole show. Go check him out on the channel. I'm very excited for Loki now. Loki is the next show coming up from Marvel. I think it's June. I can't remember when it is. I'll have a look. I'm still doing The Boys as well, so I will do Loki. I will do that live. I have The Boys coming out soon, and I'm going to do a show after that in between. I think Castlevania is out soon as well, so I'll probably check that out. So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode and this season of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I can definitely see them doing a season 2 if they wanted to. Especially with US agents set up, that could be a thing. Yeah, I don't know. Could be interesting. I will be back next week with another reaction to The Boys. If any of you have any interest in that, I'll be back for Loki when that comes out. I'll do that live and we can do Q&A and all that. I think that would be a cool show to do live and theorize and everything because it looks insane. And that is pretty much it. Thank you so much again, guys, and we'll see you next time. Later.
So I could soothe your frightened mind and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away upon a tumbling wave.